Hey guys, Boom Shaka here. Today I want to speak to you about something personal, something that I've been doing for the past few months, years, whatever it might be, and that is dating. And it's something that I have a really hard time talking about, and that's the reason I am chatting about it, because I feel like whenever I think that I shouldn't be talking about something, that is when I need to start talking about it. I have a really hard time being open and talking about personal things, and I want to remove that because I want to be as open as possible with the people that are observing me. I want them to know who I am on the inside out. I am a human being just like them, and I don't want them to idolize me. I want them to realize that I am as they are, and so they can learn from me better. So a few things that I've been doing with dating, obviously, is I've created an online dating profile on OkCupid, and I use it for a couple of weeks, and then I disable it. I use it and disable it. It's because I don't know what it is, and maybe I'm just being cynical, but I find a lot of individuals, first of all, don't read my profile. So they send me messages that are absolutely inane, like hi or hello, or just something that anyone could have written. Obviously, they are writing to a million people. So they aren't actually putting thought into their messages. When I message someone, I make sure that I read their profile, and I actually craft my message to that person because I want to ensure that the effort that they put into their post, into their writing, into their profile, I observe that process, and I realize that you put a lot of effort into it, and I'm going to emulate it. I'm going to reciprocate by reading it and using it to get closer to you. And so I do that, and when someone doesn't do that for me, obviously, instantaneously they're a write-off, and that would be maybe 99% of the people that message me. Maybe a couple do actually read my profile and then they message me, but when I do message them back, a lot of times I never hear from them again. And that is what this world of choice has resulted in, where we have so much choice, we have so many people that we can talk to, so much stuff that we can spend our time on, that when an individual actually takes the time to message me and I message them back, a lot of times it doesn't result in anything. So a lot of times I'll get frustrated with the process, and then I'll stop going on the messaging on the dating sites. I'll disable my profile. And then a few months pass by, and I realize, okay, I need to start dating again. I need to, meet new people. And so I'll come back to it, and the process continues over time. Another thing that I've noticed for an introvert like me, it's hard for me to go up to people and just introduce myself. So I've been trying this, and it's been like my heart is pounding, and I'm so fearful just talking about it. But whenever I see someone on the street or on a park bench that looks interesting, that looks like the kind of person that I would want to have a conversation with, the kind of person that I think would be not a match for me directly in dating sense, but just in general as a friend, I go up to that person. And it's been difficult. I'm not lying. It's one of the hardest things, especially as a female. And not that I'm saying females shouldn't, but I'm just saying as a female, it's considered very bold and aggressive. And I have a really hard time with that. So I go in and I talk to that person. And a lot of times my opening lines are absolutely trash. I say things like, oh, do you know if it's going to rain today? Or do you have the time by any chance? I know, it's absolutely horrible. But at least I'm taking the step, and I go up to these individuals and I talk to them and I introduce myself and I say hello, and may I sit down with you and may I have a conversation with you? And a lot of times, every single time, the person has said yes, and we've had a long conversation, we've had some interesting tidbits exchanged, but nothing's resulted in anything yet, but I am grateful that I get to sit down with these individuals and exchange stories and ideas. And so I'm going to keep on doing more of that. I'll share more of it with you, all the learnings that I have, but I wanted to start the conversation off at least. So if you guys are interested, you can obviously tell me about your dating experiences. I'm always here to listen. If not, I'll talk to you guys soon. My name is Boom Shikha. And if you guys are interested, join my free Facebook group, The Millionaire Hippie, where we'll talk about spirituality, abundance, the laws of the universe, etc. All the stuff that I love to talk about. Ciao for now.